Hey guys, welcome back. It's Josh with the Financial Advisor Car Guy. As you can see behind me, it is dark. It is nighttime and I am outside because I wanted to shoot a quick video with an update. A couple weeks ago, I made mention that with the market being kind of all over the place, I really wanted to have some extra cash to invest while the market's down. The market hasn't come back very far. It's gone up and down a lot in the last couple weeks. And so what I did, I'll just kind of share this with you guys. I put the BMW and the Challenger for sale. The Challenger, hopefully I'll make some money on. The BMW has never been a moneymaker for me. It was a daily driver. We've owned it about 7 years. And really what I'd like to do is run the numbers and fully disclose everything on this car. My best guess, and I have to tally up some receipts, but my best guess is that that car probably cost us somewhere in the neighborhood of $300 a month to own. We did buy it 7 years ago. We did finance it. We paid it off early, quite a bit early, in fact, so we didn't pay that much in interest. But every time the car broke, it was $1,000, $1,500. We fixed several things, put several sets of tires, a couple sets of wheels. If I were to really dig into the receipts and figure out how much money we spent on that car, my guess is about $300 a month over the last 7 years is what we've paid for this car. Challenger, on the other hand, is a different story. Many of you have been following along. I did tally my receipts on that car. I am into it, including licensing and document fees and things from the DMV, buying the car, maintenance, upkeep, all the upgrades, everything. I'm into that car, $9,800. I listed it for $15,000 and have gotten a couple of people that have come and driven it. They like it, they want it, but for whatever reason, they don't buy it. So it's not a big deal. Like I said, I didn't have to sell a car. I don't have to sell a car at all. But for me, it's just repositioning some assets. And these cars are replaceable. You know, I can go buy another one. It's not a big deal. But anyway, the update comes here. So what happened tonight was I had a gentleman and his wife come and look at the BMW. They want it. And so it's going away tomorrow, which is why I'm posting or why I'm filming this video at night. Because I don't know that I'm gonna have a chance in the morning to get out here and do a final walk around and kind of share with you some of the details. So if you remember, I did do a video several weeks ago, I mean months ago at this point, about how I believe that this car is the most underrated BMW of all time. Again, it's a twin turbo, 6-cylinder, very fast car, very fun car, very capable car, and it's gonna be missed. I'm gonna kind of not tell you, I just told you. I'm not gonna get into why I chose to sell this car. Basically, I put both of these up for sale and was kind of thinking that the Challenger would sell first, to be totally honest with you. Like I said, I had a lot more interest in the Challenger right from the get-go, lots of tire kickers, people asking questions, but I think just like that, anytime you're trying to sell a car, you're gonna get those tire kickers. You're gonna get those people that, you know, I have it on Facebook Marketplace and these fat-fingered people just hit, you know, is this available? They don't mean that. You know, half the people, literally more than half the people that have asked, is this still available, never reply when I tell them it is, you know? And so I kind of have to weed some people out. I did have a couple people come and look at the Challenger, and that's fine. You know, one was a very promising young man. He and his mom came, they loved the car. In fact, they left saying they were gonna take it. So, I mean, as far as I was concerned, I was ready to mark it pending and, you know, just meet up with them the next day. It was actually a Saturday, I think they came, and the bank was closed. It was late in the day. The bank was closed. Sunday, the bank was closed. I anticipated connecting with them on Monday, and come Monday, I checked in with them to try to coordinate a time, and the gal replied and said, hey, listen, we've reconsidered. I don't think this is the right car for my son. I think it's too much car. I'm concerned he's gonna race and get tickets and wreck it or whatever else. So back to square one, I did update my ad. I ordered new shocks for the car because that's the only thing this thing needs. And even then it doesn't need it right now. The shocks are perfectly fine. They're just starting to squeak and I can feel a little bit more give when I'm going over bumps. And so I decided to order new shocks for the car. Those are here, they're in the trunk, they go with it. They're also included in my $9,800. So from that standpoint, yeah, the money ahead on the Challenger for sure. I actually totally dismantled the front end. One of the halos in the driver's side marker light, the halo went out. And so what it ended up being was actually just, I'm gonna spin the camera around here. It was actually just a loose wire. So I was able to tighten that up, fix it. It works now, it works perfectly. And so that's exciting. No issues with the car at all. No lights on in the dash, none of that stuff. Like I said, the only thing wearing out are those front shocks, which I now have. They're in the trunk and they go with the car. So back to the BMW, you know, same story, no warning lights, everything is fixed, everything is working. It is a perfect car right now. And so away it goes. So in the meantime, yeah, I still have the Challenger for sale. And if somebody does come along and want to buy it, I'm not going to say no. I think at this point we have so many cars, we can downsize for a short time. I can invest that money and really do better with it in the market than sitting in the driveway. So that's kind of a weird thing for me to say. I've never, ever in my life thought along those lines. I've always kind of had extra cars, and I've always thought, you know, the project car is going to make me money when I go to sell it. And then I just roll the proceeds into the next project car and away we go. But right now I'm really looking at it as a, you know, we're in winter. I don't want a bunch of cars sitting outside. I don't need a project that's sitting outside and I have to work on it in the snow or in the rain or any of those things. I really want to get my Mustang done. So not having the Challenger around and, you know, really the BMW too is going to give me more time and energy to work on the Mustang, which is exciting to me. I still need to get a new transmission in there, which I do have still a year later. Man, yeah, so things are changing around here in a little bit of a hurry. Like I said, I listed them both on Facebook Marketplace, I don't know, 9 or 10 days ago. And I've only had 3 people express interest in the BMW. And these folks were the first and only to actually come see it in person. So that's exciting. You know, I got a lot of trade offers, right? Anybody and their moms want to make me trades. I got offered a couple of pickups. I got offered early 2000s WRX that's been totally tuned, body kitted out, just you name it, kind of a high school kid's show car, if you will. I got offered a motorcycle. I didn't get offered any boats, which was unusual. I feel like most of the time I'm getting offers for boats right away. But yeah, just trade offers and stuff like that are just not in the cards. I don't need any of that stuff. The whole point of selling it was to free up some cash. And even then I didn't need to sell. So that's fine and dandy. Away goes the BMW. I would encourage you guys to revisit my old video if you want to learn more about that car. I think that these folks are getting a great deal. Like I said, I'll do a follow-up video down the line with more disclosures as far as, you know, what I'm into the car, maintenance-wise, purchase price, and then what we sold it for, how many miles we got out of the car, and all those things. I'm gonna do all that math after I finish this video. And then I'm gonna keep you posted on the Challenger. Like I said, if it goes away, that's fine. I'm gonna continue to drive it and enjoy it, and you know, hopefully fight off some tire kickers until I find the right buyer. So that's fun, it's exciting. I like the selling side of a car. Nobody does really. People hate that crap. But I kind of enjoy it. I really do. And you know, I like the math behind it. So like I said, I want to run the numbers. I've already done that on the Challenger because I kept a running tally as I was ordering parts and as I was doing things to it. I had a running tally of how many dollars I was into the car. And then any part that I pulled off that I was able to sell off and recoup some money, I kept all that handy. So that was a real easy deal. The Beamer is going to be a bit different because I've got a pile of receipts, and then I have to figure out exactly what I paid for it and then how much interest I paid. So I got to do a bunch of math, which is fine, but yeah, you know, it's a bunch of math. So that'll be in a future episode. Other than that, that is where I'm going to leave you. We are one car less tomorrow. So kind of fun, kind of exciting, kind of scary. I don't know. But I do appreciate you guys watching the video. Please stay tuned for future updates, things like that. Again, Challenger updates to come, other things to come too, maybe some surprises in the near future. And like, subscribe, and as always, may every investment you make be a good one. Till next time.